The Canadian Taxpayers Federation released its finance minister report card, ranking provincial finance ministers on spending, debt, and tax relief. Alberta Finance Minister Nate Horner received an overall grade of B. Kris from the CTF walked through why Alberta ended up with the second highest score.
Yeah, the Canadian Taxpayers Federation put together this report giving letter grades to provincial finance ministers based on the current budget. And we did that for a couple of reasons. One, it can be easy to get distracted by what's going on in Ottawa and just fight Ottawa. And second, it's really important to keep an eye on what's happening here at home. So here in Alberta, we should be a financial fortress. We need to have a balanced budget. We need to start paying down the debt, meaning the debt goes down and not up. And we need to shrink the size of government. So all in all, combined with lower taxes, that is what has earned Finance Minister Nate Horner a B.
Ms. Sims also explained how Alberta ranked compared to other provinces in Canada.
Compared to other finance ministers, Horner is doing very well. And one of the main things we're super happy about here at the Taxpayers Federation is, of course, the big income tax cut. The UCP government kept its election promise in reducing the lowest income tax bracket provincially from 10% down to 8% for the first $60,000 worth of earnings. What that means for normal people is that on average, a two-person working family is going to be saving around $1,500 this year in this income tax cut. So that was a really big deal. We were happy to see that.
But according to the CTF, it isn't all good news coming out of Alberta, with a focus on the growing issue of deficits in the province.
Yeah, of course, there is some bad news, and that is we're in the red. We are borrowing more money. We are heaping more than $5 billion new dollars onto our debt provincially here in Alberta. That's not okay. We need to be paying down the debt, not making the debt go up. Yeah, the debt is important because, of course, we're spending money on interest payments on the debt. Just like someone's line of credit or a credit card, you have to pay interest on that. And here in Alberta, we're paying nearly $3 billion this year on that debt interest charge. That's about $8 million per day. We're spending more money on our debt interest charges than we are on emergency services, than we are on that ministry. For the amount that we're spending on debt interest charges, we could pay the salaries of 14,000 police officers plus 14,000 paramedics. So yeah, this is why we have got to get that debt under control and get spending down.